welcome to If Found. Uh, I was trying to stream PUBG, but it wouldn't work. It just kept crashing, and I didn't want to do a third stream in a row of just Oxygen not included. So I was going through games I had access to in my Steam library, and this is one of them. I know nothing about it, so it's gonna be news because I don't know what I'm doing right here. I don't know how an eraser can both write and erase things. Okay. 750 million kilometers from Earth, in orbit around Jupiter. Never been so far before. Okay. Yeah, it piqued my interest a little bit. I need to go further. Only one more jump, and I will be at the first to reach Planet X. Okay. Planet X. It's spinning very fast, and I'm getting very close to it. Oh no, this is me warping. A storm? I'm still alive. I did it. I'm directly within the orbit of Planet X. To prove the theory, it's real. Where is it? I don't know. You're the one who went to it. I can't tell you where it is. Now, can't see nothing, bro. It feels gravity. Yes, yeah, kind of how gravity works. How can it be so small when its pull is so strong? Something's wrong. That's not right. There's a ring. This is a black hole. Oh, okay, yeah. That does track. I was a person. Okay, I guess the name kind of makes sense now. Oh. You know, that's kind of pretty. This is prettier. Oh, and it's getting darker. The suit. It's me. Or the person who was talking. If found. Interesting. Let's go. And now it is inside. As a book. Opening the book. Well, I don't think this is a very effective way to open a book. Just removing its cover. It's not very nice. This book belongs to somebody. December 3rd, 1993. I'm home. My name is KCO. Things to remember. Your earliest memory is your dad holding you up on the beach, lifting you over the waves, rain coming in. He said, best get back to your man, Will worried. You're finishing 2 years of college. You're undergrad. If didn't even survive on your own, you stick with it. Can't read that. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. Never. Oops. When people stare, just ignore them. Think and dark matter. What? Remember how small and insignificant we are. You don't need a relationship. Relationships don't work with you. You can try to be normal and have a relationship, but it has never felt right. That's okay. It's okay to be quiet and you. Okay. Alright. Okay. No, it's just gonna zoom in. I'm gonna. Oh. Nope. I don't want to erase the person. That would be mean. I can't fully erase the pole. Okay. No, your feet. I'm sorry. Okay. I guess so. Bye. Nope. Dates are not important. No house. Nothing. Oh. Okay. It doesn't entirely disappear though. Stuff stay. Maybe I think it's like symbolic. It's all disappearing because of the black hole. Or maybe I'm wrong. I can't remove the name. I can't remove. I can only remove this. Your undergrad and your masters. Everyone thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. How people stare to shit around. Think about the stars in the galaxy and dark matter, whatever it is. And, okay. Oh, now it can be removed. It's all gone away. Oh, next page. Okay. There's a lot more on this page. Maybe the month will be grand, and that's all scratched out. Okay. Ma'am, Brid, Will Cross McHugh, age 52, likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching winning streak on Saturdays, hates driving to Castlebar to do the big shop, mowing the lawn, the parish council. My favorite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. And okay, I guess that's what she looks like. Is that save an icon? No, okay. Brid, an Irish version of the name Bridget, a famous Irish saint. It's pronounced with a long E, similar to the English word bread or breed. But the final D is like the D in Bridget. Okay, I almost said J sound. Castlebar. Castlebar is the closest large town to Achille, a medieval market town. As the name suggests, it is a castle. So the final D is like the D in Bridget. Almost said G sound. So that's Bridgie. So there's the E sound. Breed. Or I guess it is pronounced like Bridget still. Or I don't pronounce it long E. Bridget. No more Bridget. Things to remember. She's from the mainland, from Westport. She jokes that she came from my dad, but stayed for his 5 sisters. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has a great commitment to it. I am as determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. The only thing she kept of Dad was his Sunday jacket for me or Fergal, when we were old enough. All gone. No more history. Fergal McHugh, age 30, likes ga a few scoops down the pub with the lads, hates thinking. Fair enough, man. Oh, you look real sad. Oh, the Gaelic Athletic Association. Okay. This is the organizing body for the traditional Irish sports of the Gaelic football and hurling, which are very popular, especially in rural areas. The Gaelic Athletics Association is usually a big part of the local community. Gone. Things to remember about Fergal. My favorite thing about him, we used to go and pick up mussels together in Keene sometimes. Mussels, yeah, they're not very tasty. I don't like them that much. They're kind of like they're a little The texture is a little rubbery. There's a photo in his room of him at Deb's. Sarah is there. Before she left for Australia, she's smiling at the camera with his big goofy grin. He was the one who told me Dad was in hospital. He came and knocked on the door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. His favorite films are James Bond films. He watches them religiously when they're on the telly. Deb's like the Irish version of prom, a big dance held for students who have finished secondary school, although the actual date can be before they finish or months afterwards, except fancy dresses, suits, and a lot of alcohol. Ooh, sounds pretty fun, especially that last word. Though, of course, proms here, not a lot of people do a fair amount of people end up having alcohol anyway, but it's not offered because a lot of people who go are under 18 and you have to be 18 to drink here. December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month when I get back to Dublin. Fine. It feels like I haven't been on the island in years. Research jobs, projects, long hours, doing inventory in the supermarket, anything to keep myself away. No more art. Art is gone. It's dead. I wanted to write a letter to Mem. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name. Couldn't. Good memories here too, for what that's worth. Tea, hot water bottles. I don't know what these crosses are, man. I guess it's the notes here. Say your prayers, sleep tight. Mammy loves you. Loves all you. Tea in Ireland always means the blend Irish breakfast is an extremely high caffeine variety, almost always drunk with milk and often with sugar too. Caffeine's great. Adding milk to tea is an abomination, and you guys all suck. Uh, Hot water bottle, a rubber container filled with boiling water and covered with soft cloth. Electric blankets weren't common in Ireland in 1993, so hot water bottles were essential for cold winter nights. Or just have a Canadian house that's insulated thicker than I can't think of a metaphor for that, but thick walls. It still gets kind of cold, but it's not cold enough to be miserable because of the insulation. But I guess, yeah, a lot of houses in that area are older and don't necessarily have the best insulation. So, valid. Okay. Sunday. I can't stand sitting around. I need to breathe. Back from mass, no air in this house. Nobody has drawn breath here since Dad's wake. I pedaled down the road like if I just couldn't go, like if I just went fast enough, I could leave it all behind. Wakes are an important part of Irish funerals. It's often upbeat get-together held at the night before the body is buried, where neighbors come over, reminisce, and tell stories that celebrate the life of the deceased. Yep. Rest in peace. Sat on Keem Bay and watched the horizon. Keem Bay is a famous beach on the west end of Atkili Island. I don't know how that's actually supposed to be pronounced, so I have no idea. It's incredibly beautiful with yellow sand and surrounded by hills and cliffs. Red Sands, where it's at. Go to PEI. The column appeared. Column. It is you. Well, haven't you changed? Good to see you again, column. Call me KCO. Nodded, smiled. You should meet my boyfriend Jack. The weather approved the brightest day since October. Hey, space geek. Not anymore. I relay though, space is really gnarly. Monday 6th. Fergal mentioned working at the post office again. No thanks, too many faces. Casey's mother and brother both work at the post office on Achille. Post offices in Ireland are community hubs, not least because they connect locals to distant family. In addition to letters, they also hand out social welfare payments and government pensions, and often act as banks in rural communities. Many of them are part of the new news agents or even a pub. Interesting. And that's not at all how post offices work here. They're kind of just sending things. Met Colum and Jack at the abandoned village and climbed up Slivmore Slice. I don't know. Jack was old teeth and laughter, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed euphemism. No, youth. I don't think anyone from Achille is that relaxed. I swear I'm not dyslexic. That I know the word. I can't say it right now. Apparently, the abandoned village is the local tourist landmark on Achille, a village that was completely abandoned during the Great Famine of 1845 to 1849. But some of it was used up to the early 20th century as a summer village for farmers working in the mountain. Achille Island is the largest island off the coast of Ireland, connected by a bridge to the mainland. It's part of County Mayo, one of the 5 counties in the province of. Oh, it is pronounced. Okay, it's Achill. Okay. Connacht. Connacht. Okay. Uh, Euthiasm. Yeah, close enough. A band. You're kidding? No, really. With a young gun, Shan's a real talent. Shancer is. We're called the Banshee. Jack's own drums, of course. Colum, the bassist, set in the groove. Shen sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. That's really cool. Music is very cool. And they're on a hill. No longer. No more hills. Tuesday. Got hungry, went up to Duggar to the tea shop. They make the only decent sandwich on our kill. Telling and hearing 5 years of stories, Colum had much more than me. Come hang out with us if you want some space, Cassio. We're out here in the big house, out towards Keem. The 3 of us are living there together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. At least after we cleared out all the broken bottles. Come watch us practice. This is another village on the north coast of Achill. It's always been one of the tourist hubs on the island. Pronunciation Dug, like the past tense of dig. Ort rhymes with hurt. So Duggart. Dugort. The Big House. This is a common nickname for the houses that belonged to the Anglo-Irish aristocracy in the years before independence. Grand is a typical Irish expression as an answer to a question. It means fine. As an adjective, a grand old day. Grand stretch in the evening. It means lovely or nice. Well, I guess that's pretty typical everywhere. It's kind of what it always means. Yeah, when being used in that way, at least. It can also just mean big. Maybe the month will be grand. Oh, it's a blue circle. It's the ocean. It's the sky. We're going inside. Okay, no more white lines. Old room, old habits, old home. Alright. And we're going back outside. It was nice to be fed and to sleep in my own bed, although it felt like a coffin so dark and empty outside. Okay. So that would be inside, so I guess we're just outside watching the inside. I got up to think and to figure out how to talk to her. No more rain. Gone. a plan. Brighter. No more plan. 12 a.m. December 8th. Things fall apart. Oh, you're very sad. My wee pet, what are you doing awake at this hour? That is a quite cringy pet name, honestly. Hey, ma'am, just wanted. Wait, what? Never mind, that's parents. Hey, ma'am, just wanted to make a cup of tea. Oh, the pot's on, lovely. What do you have there? Nothing. Oh, I thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. Our little artists. Everything's turning white. Maybe I should have gone to art school instead. No, don't go to art school. Don't. If you're rejected, the things go bad. Why not? They're not German, so it's fine actually. You had so much potential. You could have done anything you put your mind to. Okay. Did you know you got a very good job in Casabah, working for the bank? Well done, Luke. He said they're always looking for people. So it's very technical. Lots of numbers. Oh my, not this again. Don't tell anyone, but his mom said he's making nearly 35 grand a year. It's not nothing, dear. And I'm going back to college in January for a PhD. And what does that get you? What will you do then? Will you make any money with that? Can't keep scrapping by pet. Scrapping but and you know we can't help out much. I'm going to do what I really want to do. Stars and things. Yes, the building blocks and everything. Okay, well, how are you going to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. Well, she doesn't want a family, man. Pet, I just don't understand the whole alternative thing. There was a great show about teenage phases on Lifeline the other day. Lifeline is an Irish call-in radio show about current events and social issues. It focuses on political and social topics. It's not a phase, and I'm 23. You're going to have to face facts, settle down some nice women, and get your life in order. Once you have children of your own, you'll understand. I don't want the same life as you and Dad. You wouldn't even entertain us for a second. We always wanted the best for you, forgot. Then let me live the life I want to. How can this be the life you want? With that hair and those clothes, oh, were you being a little shit-faced? It's none of your business. My God, you really lost Dublin. That university, it's changed you. You let it. You're not the person of Dublin. And what gives you the right to say who I really am? Don't you dare take that time from me. I'm your mother. Well, you should act like it then. What does that mean? Aren't mothers supposed to love their children? Well, you know how to say that. I struggled every day to raise you. And if it's not for me, you'd be out perishing in the cold. Ungrateful Wayne. Jesus Christ, I can't take it. Come back. Okay, well. It's rough. It's rough, buddy. Yeah, I know. Get out of here. We do not stand that kind of parenting. I showed up at Condom's door, soaked to the bone. I'm in my head, and I could hear a man saying I looked like a drowned rat. Colin opened the door. He looked at me once and took me inside. We stand supportive friends. Oh, it's raining a lot. It's raining a lot more. Purple ball. Oh, we're going into the purple now. Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Damn it, not only the black hole is going to devour me, devour all of us. One last message before communication comes up. I'm going in. If you can't save her, if I lose, so find the answers. Dr. Caspia, over and out. Doctor, I can hear. We see you. Great sex sounds, right? Hello. An event. Don't give up hope. An event horizon. Static sounds. Yeah. Peach. A playground? Ooh, guitar and drums. Little fella. I forget your name actually. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to wake you up, sorry. Nice to meet you, bye. Oh, now I'm awake. Very lovely hair. I'm getting a vibe here, you know. What the mother was saying was either homophobic or transphobic or both. That's no cool. Many sleeping little naps all over the place. One nap. It took me a long moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. Hangover? It looked around. I looked around. It was the big house. Columns in place. They're squat. My breath relaxed. 10:45 a.m. December 8th. Coming and going. Jack jumped out through the sit-in room door. Wakey, wakey. Even his grin was loud and happy. Food's coming. Lots of rations. Asher is the common word for Irish bacon. It's leaner and meatier than American bacon because it comes from the loin of the pig. Well, I wouldn't know what a little. I'm not very experienced in American bacon because Canadian bacon's different. Colin was the next apparition at the door. I didn't get to read about it. His voice was much louder, encouraging me to go get up while the food was hot. Ireland still wanted to go, so I didn't know how to say things. I moved onto the cold wooden floor and pulled myself up slowly. The kitchen smelled so good. Okay. Didn't really get. I guess I read it ahead of time. No more kitchen. Gone. Oh. Welcome to our fabulous abode. KCO, sit thyself and prepare for a breakfast extravaganza. No more person. Gone. Perished. It was the guy with the guitar shines. I didn't even know if I had been dreaming. Complimented his playing without thinking. Oh, it's nothing really. I just said something stupid. I couldn't tell if he was shy or cocky. Pink hair and pronouns. I think I outdid myself as always. I was salivating at the sight of the fry-up. Irish breakfast including sausages, rashers, black and white pudding, toast, sometimes eggs, sometimes mushrooms, sometimes fried tomatoes. Completely different and almost not very different at all to an English or Irish Scottish breakfast. Okay. Seems nice. You little sleepy fellow. Nope, no longer sleepy. Coffee, coffee, coffee. relatable. Find column drinking coffee. That's an achievement for some reason. Chai tea shines by just 8 nickel tiny mini salty crispy rashers. And you became all of them. Girls seem so comfortable in their own skin, so good for each other. Not relatable. We were still sitting at the table and the Angelus played over the radio. It was noon. Oh my god, I just had a big sleep. Man would have had a fit if I was still in bed at home. Angelus traditional Catholic prayer time. The church bells are rung for a minute at 6 a.m., midday, and 6 p.m. In Ireland, the bells are played on national radio and television stations. Yeah, well, okay, have a fit, get angry, Wonder if I could go back now, or was there anywhere I could stay in Dublin? I don't know. Calm interrupted my thoughts. He calmed me down. You're not going nowhere, kiddo. Nothing personal, kid. Okay, I guess I can't get through it. He told me I'd have a home with them when I needed it. He's been through this himself before. A home, even if that home is leaking and damp, it turns out the only suitable room for me left was their practice room. I felt guilty but cared for it. No more practice. They're gonna be failed musicians now. Just like home. And now it's nighttime. And it's raining some more. Classic. It just never stops raining. Watching a toy show with calm was like being kids again. Being kids looked out for each other and eating too many sweets. The late toy show is an episode. Why having a stroke? Is an episode of the late night chat show, the late show that airs just before Christmas. Different children come on the show to play with and talk about popular toys and to perform. That was a roller coaster of like the word late and show. Kiss me, honey bun. He's attacking me. Oh, Gary. We're going. Come on. More. Irish for my love. One dialect would pronounce it as Magra. Okay. Slan loses. A quick way of saying goodbye in Irish, a shortened version of Slan Abele, or safe journey home. One dialect would pronounce it Slan. I tried to do it in Gaelic on Duolingo one time. It was like impossible. I couldn't do that. So I'm sticking to Spanish and German for now. Oh, I guess Duolingo just calls it Irish. Awkward silence. So how did you three meet anyway? We all met at the trip this year from Castlebar. Trip to Trip, a nickname for the music festival of Fele, which took place in County Tipperary between 1990 and 1997. It was some craig. I had my guitar on the bus. Literally, the Irish word for fun can be used to mean fun in Hebrew. No, what can also be used in questions like what's the craig to mean what's up, how are you? You bell know English, I don't know. In the middle of a jam, Jack told me. Oh, okay, no, in the middle of a jam, Jack told me we were starting a band. I can't believe it. I hope Jack knows I have musical ability of a broken wheel. Haha, I'm glad to have you in the house anyway. How'd you even end up here? I knew this place as a scary ghost house when I was a kid. Colin suggested it. We were talking about putting together an EP and we needed somewhere to practice. That's so cool. We've got an actual gig coming up that'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music though. Sometimes I think Colin and Jack, just like they have in a place they can be together. I was a little surprised at breakfast that you were so comfortable around. Oh, it doesn't bother me. Colin and Jack are good people. Very staticky suddenly. They're outsiders and I'm an outsider too. It's legal now anyway, haha. About time. But it is kind of intense living on top of each other sometimes. So I'm really happy you're here. Now I can talk to someone when they've been busy snogging. You ready? You know, I think I did the leaving with your. I think I did the leaving with your sister Ashley. Leaving certificate in the University of Ireland. It always happens over the first 2 or 3 weeks of June. It is commonly seen as a harbinger of good summer weather. And yet it's raining nonstop. I mean, I guess I'd consider that good. I like the rain. Your family owns Niall's Chipper, right? Chippers are Ireland's fast food. The most important item are chips, steak cut fries, supplemented by things like battered sausages, fish burgers, and onion rings. I hate onion rings. I'd rather just eat an onion raw without the deep fried bit. Nah. Even small towns would have had one or two. My dad runs it, yeah. We all get roped in to help. I remember when Asha moved into my class, I'd never heard a Manchester accent in real life. Well, she's back there now from my mum's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like mum. Cool, she was nice to me. I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left Akil so quickly after school. Everybody leaves Akil. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. Our school system is a bit different to the US or UK. There are two levels of school, primary and secondary. Primary is from 5 to 12 and secondary is 13 to 18. Most schools are still connected to Catholic institutions, especially in areas like Akil. Tell me about Dublin. There must be all kinds of things happening. Gigs, parties, party gigs. Probably. I don't do much in Dublin. I don't do much in Dublin. I don't talk to anyone, but there's libraries. Mostly I read about physics and work and do computer stuff. Valid. My parents would love you. Well, I might be looking for new ones. Will they like another child? Aha. Hey, now you're in front of the window. Right, Casio. Oish. Marhif. Oh no, damn, okay. Did not mean to click past that one. My bad. Every stair in this house squeaks aloud. Okay. A little achievement. You don't see that though. And sleepy times. It's not raining. Well, I know it is, never mind. It didn't show up all that well on this monitor. Okay. Zooming into an orange ball this time. Going through the whole color wheel. Oh, I have to erase some more book. December 9th. Band practice all day. I sat in the corner and listened. It's a compliment. Jack, you're coming in too soon. He huffed until Colin kissed his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and lights. I guess an expression means this argument. Yeah. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go down with them. Jack shook his head sadly. It's a compliment. Not everything is perfect. There's this reason the immersion doesn't work. And I've learned a lot about different types of mold, but who cares? Well, I think your lungs could care if it's like a harmful kind. Jack, Colin, and Sean's are all so nice. I'll figure my life out tomorrow, one day after I wash my one set of clothes. 10th. A rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air, and Sean's joined me for company. Spotted Miss Mr. McGinty in a field halfway up the hill uh to the low, her sheep running ahead of her. She whistled sharp. I often forget which one's Miss, which one's Mrs. or like that stuff, because it's never been a huge part of my speech. Terms are dumb anyway. Especially Miss and Mrs. Like, they're not property. Why should it matter if they're married? I don't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. We walked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we'll get back. We get one every week. Irish police force. Come on, squatters' rights. This isn't even years. I chopped briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. We had to ration our fuel, but I just wanted to blaze going all day. I woke up and Colin was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. No more lights, or couch, or faces. All gone. Oh, okay. Not what I expected. I thought it would clear the face first, like usual. Sean put on a tape as we hung up some Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. Valid. There's a strange sensation in body somewhere. Has the weight dropped from my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. A weight has dropped from your shoulders, man. You didn't lose nothing. Oh. Sunday 12th. Sean's went home today, and I missed him. Colin brought the rest of us to his auntie Maggie's. Colin stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking the Duggart Beach, half swallowed by fuchsia branches and giant rhubarb. This is a common name in the invasive plant that grows all over Achill. It's not actually rhubarb at all, but it looks similar and does get really big. It's another village on the north coast of Arkill. It's always been one of the tourist hills on the island. Pronunciation Doug, like the past tense of dig, or rhymes with word. Okay, yeah, I already said that. Dugort or Duggart. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. She called us all wee lambs, made us cup after cup of tea, and insisted we stay for dinner. Chopped some peas and coffee steak. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag of food to take back. There were 4 selection boxes in there too. Ireland coffee cake is coffee flavoured sponge with coffee buttercream. That sounds amazing. Selection boxes. These are a common Christmas present for children. There's a big box of around 6 chocolate bars in it. Oh, you looking sweet sad again. Things to remember about Colin. He likes junk food, goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if there's salt. Salt and vinegar is like the worst flavor, man. All dressed, sour cream and onion, or like bacon, or ketchup. Okay, ketchup chips are pretty good. I know it's a Canadian thing. Oh, everyone else judges it. Ketchup chips are fire. Barbecue flavor is also pretty fire. But yeah, I think my favorite would be sour cream, bacon, stuff like that. So much better than salt and vinegar. Hey, it's working. It's working in the Corrigans and adjacent cities this summer. Yeah, the summer's not that great. Loves bass, walking bass lines, Jack, Auntie Maggie, Akil, age 24. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. As you do. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. Valid. Colum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's always all or nothing. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud given how quiet he is. Colum is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. Yeah, same as these. December 13th. Starting to forget my routine before I moved to the big house. I wake up at 12 and I'm out of bed at 1-ish whenever the band starts. I wonder who lived here before, some landlord dead generations ago. At 33 there was a knock and then a bang on the door. I saw him coming through the curtains, so I disappeared. Fergal on his little post bike with a letter from Mem. Jack was the one who opened the door, the one who handed me the envelope. I haven't left my room since. The nobility who owned the big houses would also have owned a lot of the land around them, which was rented out to Irish peasants. For example, Captain Boycott once lived in Akilda Island before famously being boycotted on land he owned elsewhere in Mayo. Nice, as you do, to eat the rich. I talked a lot with Sean's. He had a solution for everything. I gave no things. I gave no things, so we're going to go get my things. Tonight, the two of us will rob my house. Yeah. Sneaky. Now, flipping the page again. In a very odd fashion. Heist plan, okay. Sister, Bernadetta, Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, Westport, Mayo. To the occupant, well, actually, I'll check this first. Mayo is one of the 32 Irish counties. It's the province of, I can't read the west coast above Galway and below Sligo. The name is from the Irish Mayo pronunciation, Mayo, much like the condiment. Okay. Galway girl. Croghan. Croghan is a mountain on the west coast of Achill Island that descends into the sea. The fictional big house situated on a slope is named after it. Pronunciation Crohan. To the occupants, your tenancy of the dwelling at Crohan House, Kiel West, Dog Achill Mikhail is illegal and an application for a court order of forcible removal has been submitted if you do not leave before uh, the 14th day of the 12th month, 1993. Okay, so the 14th of December, 1993. And Garda's Sio Cho be called in Sio Chana. Yeah, no court orders. Screw your court order. You have the whole of the 24 hours of the termination date to evacuate and give up possession of the. To who? Yeah, who's living there, man? Give up possession of the above dwelling. Any issue as to the validity of this notice or the right of the landlord to serve it must be referred to the residential Tenancies board. This notice is served on the 4th of the 12th of 1993. Okay, so that's not a lot of time. I don't remember what the previous number was, but it is December right now. I mean, it couldn't have been. No, it was 14th. There's no 14th month, so that would have to be the day. My dear son, I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks he is or wants. I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me Kayla? Yeah, so it's trans. I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What's happened? All of a sudden, you're like a different person. Whatever it is, I know things will be right as rain soon. I want you to know I forgive you for the things you said. Bullshit. Fuck off. You were angry, and we all say things we don't mean when we're angry. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that, and maybe you're afraid you ruined things between us, but it isn't true. I'm still your mom. I'll always be here. Oh, bitch. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about when you get back. We'll go through it all together. Decide what to keep and what to throw away. Fuck you. Missing you, your ma'am. She's trying, but she has all these ideas on how I should be. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize to you. You know, bitch. Walk quietly to, I don't, is it like a Dua? Is a smaller village in the west of the island. Casio's family lives here. Bog Road, an example of what's often called a green road or boreen in Ireland, an old unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. Okay. Walk quietly to Dua via the bog road. Open my bedroom windows using the janky hinge. Pack my stuff. Don't wake Fergal. Don't wake Ma'am. Figure out life with clean clothes. Oh, it's a black hole now. Fit in. On back in space. The clouds break as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. That's the house. Or that's a house. Are we returning, or is this... the robbery hasn't happened yet? I think they were holding a bag. 10/20, December 13th, the Bog Road heist. Yeah. That's one day before they have to leave. Or, at least that's one day before the threats are saying. Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined the excitement in a million years. No more house. We bombed it. It's gone. Shans asked me if I'd missed this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. We climbed up the stairs my dad spent 2 summers on. How big are those stairs? Or how slow does he work? I remember fights about whether Ma'am should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. I mean, I've never had apple sponge, but apple crumble's pretty fire. I remembered sick days at home watching Bosco on the TV under blankets. Bosco is a very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. The house was a non-gendered puppet in a box who's still very fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. Ah. Interesting. I thought about our old dog Molly. That's sad. In a way, she snuck under my arms looking for us. You know, I brought the dog back to life. I am Dr. Frankenstein. And how she felt in my lap when she died. Oh, okay. Wah, wah, wah. She died in your lap? That's rough. Or you just cradled her? Sneaking into space, apparently. Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. Yeah, that's a valid concern. I wouldn't want mud on my jacket. I'm in. This room never really felt like mine. Relatable? How can such a small, empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bed. Whatever I can fit would be all I have left after 2 decades. You can break in twice. Well, clothes were things other people thought I should like. Yeah, it's relatable experience. That makes sense. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. Yeah, opinions are dangerous sometimes. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, burn myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. Well, I can't smell things, so that's not really. Not totally, it's just broken my nose a lot. It doesn't work that well. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunt's coming home, cousins are St. Paul. I mean, how often do your guests enter your room? Like, I do understand that too, but like the argument that is given, it's like, oh, it has to be ready. It's like, why would they be in my room? No, Or maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. All I wanted was to sit in the back of the class and read books. Nice. Let's hit Fire Album for a second. Books, the most classic of escapism. Footsteps in the hall. No. The music's different. Which makes sense. No, get out of here. Boo. You. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar. I can see you, you know. Do you ever think of you complete gobsheen? That's not very nice. I forgot. What if she heard you? She's probably awake now, worrying about the robbers who's going to rob us on our kill. That doesn't stop her further, you know? Casey, are you okay? Who's that? None of your business. I know you're living in the big house. What if it? Let everyone go about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? No one is like me. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. You know, this guy's not nice either. I don't like him. Hold on right there, we're not done. Shan's taking a move. They're going to grab us. Sooner or later, you trust they're going to catch up to you. I'm jumping, catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. Yeah. Oh, it's a white hole this time. A bit too early to complete the color spectrum, considering we didn't go through every color, you know. Was still a fair amount. You're already so close to the event horizon, please. Can you hear me, doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal? Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control. Good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. And with its trajectory, it will intersect with the Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe we might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have time to send a probe. I'll do it. What? We'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Like you said, you're still home. This is reckless. Doctor, respond. Please. Call me Cassiopeia. It's pitch black. It's no longer pitch black. Oh, we be running now. Oh, okay, this is different. This is like mind. To mind X means to be careful of X or take care of X. Depending on context, it can also mean listen to X. Mind your parents. Yeah, okay. That's gone. Run. collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. Realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. What is wrong with you? I asked Johns about his dad, Chipper in Kiel. Our villages, yeah. He was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. He asked if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the big smoke. Niles? Oh, a little constellation up here. 1140, December 13th. Cassiopeia was over at Kiel. Is Fergal why you can't go home? He's grand, I'm used to it mostly. I haven't really got it on since I went to college. Well, he seems like a complete tool. It's my mom, I can't talk to her, and I can't handle how she looks at me like now. Keep having the same arguments. I keep talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option not just to leave the country forever. And she'd be stuck with Fergal. Oh god, that's a terrible fate. Let's save it right now. Where does it save? You don't sound angry with her though. I am and I am. She's done a lot for me. I love her. She's raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you too. Maybe we never really used to use that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. They've no shame at all. That's sweet. Mum's been through a lot for my dad. He's from Arkell, right? Yeah, he left for Brick and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hostel. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mum even had to sign a letter to the priest that hold my heritage statue. Change it 1 second, stay here. It's reconnected again. Phone leave. Okay, I just skipped that one for finishing reading that one. She's still admin for that for me, Tara, and Neil joined for mass every Sunday morning. Let's see. That's a new fella. New character. Hold on. 1 second. Well, hello. Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of your piece, Tara. I just want to meet your new friend. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What? You mean you don't want to tell me? Want to tell Mom and Dad you're here? Ugh, I see yes on Sunday. Isn't that good enough? In Ireland, yes and yous are common pluralization of you, similar to y'all in southern dialects of American English. Yeah, I guess that it seems logical. I'm Casio. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. Neil bet me a fiver the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Casio. Cool name. And now we're zooming in. That's my wee sister. She's a terror. I like her. She said my name's cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Really? I hate my name. Sean's. Oh no, that's a football nickname. Neil Aon Sean's Agam. I don't have a chance to pronounce the pronunciation of Sean is the same as Sean. What? I don't have a chance. The pronunciation of Sean's is the same as Sean's, like chance, but with an S. Chance, but if a C S is SH at the start. Chance. Sean's. My name is Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Sean's then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is? You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. Valid. I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I'd get into, I even suggested it. I picked KCO for a game in college, and then it just grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously, I thought you knew. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool. Stan. We stan. Hand. Hands. More hands. The hands are very close now. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and I realized I didn't need to be fixed. I'm sorry. No. Hey punk, Mum says to come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Casey. Inverted colours. Dad will drive you back to Doha in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mum says you'll die of the cold. Love to you, boy. And we leave, and both holding the bag. Another circle. Okay, it took 2 hours to walk home. Finish Kiss Whales here, chapter. I'm pretty hungry, and that's the end of a chapter, so it's a little bit of a short stream, just an hour, but that's fine. I'll see you. This was nice. I'm vibing with this game, so I will continue it sometime. Probably pretty near future. I will be ending the stream now. Bye bye.